So here I'm hitting a close grip bench press to target my the middle head of my triceps, and I'm doing like a intense set here. Everything is to failure, so I may need to decrease the weight over the course of the sets, but really trying to reach max fatigue and not afraid to push heavy on this exercise. Like here, I have to drop the weight a little bit, but I'm good with that. Being I want to reach the intensity that I'm looking for, shorten rest periods, so that calls for lower weight. Here I'm hitting an underhand pull down for my biceps, the long head, and I'm able to go a little bit heavier than my traditional bicep exercise, and I get a little bit of help with the pulling of the lats, primarily dominated by my biceps though. And I'm going heavy, but also same mentality, short rest periods, keeping it intense, and may need to drop the weight over the course of the sets to maintain the fatigue and the failure I'm looking for. here I'm hitting the long head of the tricep with some overhead extensions. I like this variation with the cables. I feel like I'm able to get better contractions than just like a dumbbell, and I may not need to overload this too heavy. I'm able to maintain good contractions and keep it intense, reaching failure every single set with this overhead extension movement. Hitting the short head of the bicep as well as the brachialis part of the forearm with some hammer curls, and I'm trying to maintain like a controlled movement with like a lower to moderate weight, not too light. I feel like I can lift a little bit heavier with the hammer curls, so gonna keep it controlled and drop weight over the course of the sets if needed, but maintaining intensity, shorten rest periods. Hitting some reverse forearm wrist curls behind my body with like a easy bar, and I'm going to failure with these. I feel like I can go slightly heavy, but still hitting all parts of my arm, not just the biceps and triceps, trying to hit that back of the forearm, so I'm able to get all parts of the arm, not just those two main parts. Hitting some hanging leg raises, and I'm doing like a drop set basically, in a sense where I'll go to bent leg when I'm on the captain's chair if my grip goes out, and kind of just exhausting those lower abdominal areas. hitting a pal-off press for, I feel like this is one of the more athletic movements for my core, able to maintain stability and strength through using like a resisted cable to press out and use my core to not rotate my body. Lastly, hitting some abdominal crunches with a cable here. I like to overload it and use this as my last abdominal exercise. Reaching to failure here, trying to go as much as I can, push sets to failure.
A ver si lo que hago.